Good evening, Entropians. Julian McBain here, and tonight we are on Cyrene doing a 100 PED hunt. We are going to be doing it on that tiny little island we've got out there. And before we get started, I do want to go through a couple things. I actually scrapped a vid that I did just before this. It was about 5 minutes long by the time I was done. The way the conversation was going, I decided it wasn't the direction I wanted to go with it. I broke one of my own cardinal rules. And so I'm just going to quickly go through what I went through there, and then we're going to get right into the nitty-gritty of it. First off, please like, comment, subscribe down below. Comment on what you think of the intro I experimented with today. I'm trying out a couple different things, trying to bring a little more enthusiasm to the way I introduce my Entropia videos. I haven't figured out how I'll do it with my one player videos, if I decide to do that. So just drop a comment for me. So tonight we're going to be doing a 100 PED hunt. We're going to be using the LB-15 R-Matrix sword equipped with a melee trauma amplifier. I just kind of want to go through the stats of it with and without the amp. And we're going to take a quick look at the amp first. So the amp has an efficiency of 76.7. It does 4 electric damage. On the good side, it increases the amount of damage that my weapon does. Let's see if we can... I can't remember how to get back to the sword. I don't want to detach... Oh, wait, duh. Okay, there we go. So it adds 4 damage, 4 electric, so we go from doing 24.2 to 48.3 up to 26.0 to 52.0. So that's a pretty decent increase. It's not enormous, but it's enough. And of course, once we're maxed out, it'll be, go from 26.4 to 28.4 to 52.9 to 56.9. And you may be thinking, for all the extra decay that an amp brings, what's the point, right? You're increasing the decay, but you're not getting a huge return. I just repaired that amp for the first time in probably months. I think I burned 12 PED. It just, believe me, the extra damage, it really does help, and it reduces the amount of ammo you use over time. Right? So, I mean, in the end, you're paying about the same, probably. Maybe you're getting a little bit more, a little more bang for your buck because the efficiency is higher. But what it does is it allows you to hunt more time efficiently. And to me, that's very important. So it looks like 100 PED on this sword gives 868 swipes because it's an ammo burner. Of course, we've got our gun for pulling. I always use that wonderful Buchan spare rifle, which it gives it 7,600 shots, but we're not going to use them on this rifle. So without further ado, let's get a move on. Is there a level 11 here? Right there. Let's see if we can't pop. Whoa. You're too close. We're going to pop you first. Come on. There you go. So, in this video, what I want to do is I want to talk about Planet Cyrene, and I kind of touched on it at the end of the last video, but I really want to get into the nitty-gritty this time. What I like about it, what I don't like about it, what my plans for the future here are. First off, I'm going to be here a while. I am. I enjoy it too much, and I think I'm pretty sure I picked up the Tan Hawk, or whatever those giant bugs are. Sorry, guys, I know, I tend to, there we go. It's the Zimkimbro track. Of course, it's behind my inventory. What? Where'd it go? The shit. Track, motherfucker. There you are. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to channel Samuel L. Jackson there. Just seemed appropriate at the time. Consume one of these pills. Pop the pills. I'm a pill popper. I'm sorry, squirrel. So let's talk about Planet Cyrene, the good, the bad, what I like about it, what my plans are. Let's start with the good. Believe it or not, one of the things I'm going to call good about this planet is how small it is. For a beginner player, that's really good because it means you don't need to use as much fuel to fly to different places. You can get across the planet more quickly. Let's face it, Calypso is huge. And that's not a complaint. There's a lot of variety in Calypso. There's a lot you can do in Calypso. And it looks like you can't actually... What is the hub? Obviously, it's nothing. There's a lot you can do on Calypso, so I'm not complaining about Calypso. I love Calypso. I do. That's not even a question. I'm on Cyrene because I wanted a change of pace. I had been on Calypso all of my Entropian life. I needed a change. I came to Cyrene because that's where I got my favorite suit of armor, and I'm really enjoying it. Here's why. The starter zone that they gave you 3 distinct daily missions that you can use to build skills. Each one requires a kill of 200 mobs, and the mobs are of reasonable strength. They're level 2s. They're not punies like you fight on Calypso or the level 0 hatchlings that you start out with up in Half Moon Bay. But, oh, I guess I should have probably picked up some more synthetic mind essence. That's okay. But unlike on Calypso, the dailies here give you straight skills. And to me, that's real important. Like, for killing all the Panleons I kill tonight, I'm going to get 50 peck worth of combat reflexes. And those combat reflexes help with a whole bunch of other skills. And more importantly, my HP, at least as far as I know it does. Since I have come to Cyrene, I believe I have gained some 400 combat reflexes skill points. I've been here a week, folks. And yes, I'm doing higher level hunting, which means it's faster. And if you want me to do like a series of videos where I only hunt at the level 2 level, so you can see just how it is. And in fact, I really need to do the Meet the Trillians quest, so maybe my next video will be me killing the level 2 dusters, because I can find the level 2 dusters, I can find the level 34 dusters. I can kill level 2s all day long. I cannot kill level 40s. I just am not that strong. I don't have the armor, I don't have the hit points. Wish I did, but I don't. And my weapon isn't powerful enough. I mean, even this I think would struggle. I would struggle right now. Of course, I don't have an amp that really is designed for this sword. I've got the one I'm using on this sword. I have had it attached to that sword when I was doing all of the Longtooth earlier this year. I had it attached to that sword, but it's not really an amp that's designed for a sword of that level. I really should find a higher class or higher level amp for it. 71 Peck and 3 PED 67. Ooh, shin guards. More armor. You know what? I ought to just like collect all these, completely repair them, and sell them on Cali. You know, or even if I don't repair them, sell them on Cali to a newbie for like TT +1 or some small profit. More just to help a newbie out than to actually make a huge amount of money on it. I know that you can make some PED off of it, plus 269. That's not huge per unit. I mean, yeah, on a full set of 7, you're making like 10 PED, but whatever. If they want to sell it for a profit, they can. If they want to wear it, they've got that opportunity too. 95 Peck and 37 Peck. Well, I haven't seen... No. I don't know if I can't see them if I'm on a different planet, which is really annoying. So it could be that all of these people are in game and I can't see them because I'm on the wrong planet. If anyone knows whether you can see someone that's on a different planet if they're online in the friends list, will you please leave a comment down below? It would be appreciated. So anyway, the starter missions on this, which they're dailies, they're really not that difficult to do. They don't feel overly redundant, at least not after doing the Iron Puny challenge all the way through. 16,600 freaking cods. Ugh. And you really gain the skills. You not only get the skills for the combat, but you get the skills for the reward. And to me, that is the real victory here on Cyrene, because you can hunt this area. It's not very expensive. I could take 100 PED and hunt that island for probably a month and still have money left over. 305, 346, and 96 Peck, turning into Lorespade. As you can see, I am actually not doing too badly this time. That's the other thing I like about Cyrene. The loot pool here seems to be higher. I don't know if that's just a function of which island I'm on. If it's because I'm so used to getting a shitload of shrapnel. Or if that's the way it actually works, that it actually just has better loot tables because it's so underhunted. Which it is. It's underhunted pretty badly because, well, no one's here. Oh, cool, the moon paid out. Hang on, guys. Okay, we're good. My computer's heat fan kicked on for a minute. It was making a whirring noise, but I realized it's just the way it comes through my headset that it sounded funny. It's not that it's actually, you know, trying to warn me that it's dying. It's not even putting off a lot of heat, so that tells me that it's not really overheating. But, I mean, you know, this is CryEngine. I'm not surprised if the processor heats up a little bit. It's a warm day and we don't have the ACs going. It's not super hot, but it's definitely not cold like it was most of last week. And I think the computer's just like, what the hell? You know, it was 40 degrees on certain days last... Whoa! That hurt. And today it was back in the mid-70s. It's probably just kind of pissed off. That's okay. The computer can be pissed off. It does its job, and it does its job well. Which reminds me, Asus has a program that you can monitor shit like that. Okay, squirrel. Wow, squirrel moment. Anyway, back to Planet Cyrene. So, I have done some of the missions. I was going to record them, but what ended up happening is I ended up out in the area it was in, and I'm like, oh, what does this mean? And I did it, I'm like, oh, that was the mission. Well, shit. Like, out over here, there's some, like, driller robots. I'm sure that's, like, a miner's paradise. Target the mob, then pull the trigger. Good, Julian. So, and they're level 10, but they're really not that stout. I wouldn't want to go over there and just with newbie gear, but at the same time, it's not like you have to worry about dying if you've got reasonable armor. I think I was actually wearing my Tyrellian gear when I was out there. So you really don't need to have super stout armor. No, that was 660. Not going to bitch about that. So there are a couple things about Cyrene that I do need to complain about. And the developers of Cyrene, or the people who are in charge of Cyrene, are listening. Please take this as constructive criticism. I guarantee none of them are watching this video, but what the hell? Holy buckets. These guys crit for some serious hits. Which is fine. My 111 hit points plus my 12 hit point ring. But still. The biggest thing, the biggest complaint I have about Cyrene, and maybe we'll go visit it sometime. I gotta remember where on this vast map it lies. I actually think it's right here. There are so many features on Cyrene that are just underutilized. Yes, I said it. Cyrene is underutilized. I haven't been to the volcano. I'm pretty sure it's a biohazard zone, so I'm not going to just like jaunt out there, because we all remember what happened the last time I went to a volcano. Was I on video? No, I think I was just playing with my son. So Snack Eater and I were playing. I'm in my sleep mirror. I'm trying to get down to Amanthra Continent. And I run across the Cyclops volcano. I'm thinking it's just orange. It's just PvP. I fly a little high. I'll be fine. I'm loaded with rockets if I have to fire on anyone who's being a dick. And suddenly I'm dead because biohazard. Like, what? Why did that happen? So I respawned, and it respawns you on this tiny-ass boat in the middle of the ocean. And I had to swim back to a place that I could spawn my sleep near. It was probably the most insulting death I have ever had in Entropia Universe. So I flew back to a teleporter, which was quite a distance away, and I teleported to Amanthra Continent because, you know, work smarter, not harder. Obviously, I forgot that lesson. Also loot the bodies. But it's just like right in here. I think this is the area here. There is a whole set of structures that kind of remind me of a racetrack. And it's one where if you were to drive up, you go through this tunnel that's suspended above the ground. There are boards between the different broken up panels, which means you can fall off. You could hold like half a dozen really cool events just with that small segment. And oh shit, we got respawns. We got a lot of respawns. This could be bad, folks. I squirreled a little too deep. That sounded bad. But it's just, think about it. Ooh, quite the loot there. Think about it. All you need to do. What happened to my sound? Have I been silent this whole time? Oh, no, you could probably hear it. I just couldn't because my headset was turned down. I'm a dope. It's okay. All you are listening, it's like, what do you mean? We can hear it fine. So, just the fact that that's underutilized. This land area, it's what's it called again? Carnap's Landing. But you can't use the land area beacon, which means no one owns it anymore. Obviously, whoever owned the land area logged out of EU for over a year. Their avatar got deleted, but the land area still exists. And so it's just kind of sitting there doing nothing. And honestly, I'm some tempted. If I had the money, I might ask them anyway, just so I can, you know, advertise it here. Hey, Planet Cyrene, the planet partner, how much do you want for Carnap's Landing? Probably tell me like 80,000 bucks, and I'd be like, nope. I also visited this area, and I don't remember if it was on a video that I did it or not. But there's like a whole village area on this ice area. I know I'm saying area a lot. But in this ice zone, there's a village. And that village is empty. No mobs. No characters. I'm like, this is really cool, but what's the point? Like, they could totally turn it into player housing with minimal effort. A level designer, and I've done level design. I've gray blocked. I've put the meshes over. I do some Unreal Engine level design. It's kind of a hobby of mine. I haven't been able to do it for a while. I've been really stupid busy. But like right now, I'm currently looking into making a kind of a I hate to call it a meditation space, but just a quiet place for me to go when I need to be away in VR. And I do enjoy the full dive of VR. But so I do some level design, and it wouldn't take much for them to design the inside of those houses, do an update on the next available update day, and then sell the deeds to the players. I mean, I would be more than happy to buy a house in the middle of the frickin' ice. And I know that sounds weird, but I live in Vermont, folks. And when I didn't live in Vermont, I lived in Montana and North Dakota. And in case y'all aren't paying attention, all three of these places get a shitload of snow. North Dakota and Vermont have both been called South Canada. And when I was living in North Dakota, we had nights that, on record, had days that were recording temperatures lower than the Curiosity rover on Mars was recording. That's right, I have lived in conditions colder than Mars. And I loved it. So yeah, I'm a little weird. Would I live in an ice area? Abso-frickin-lutely. Another thing that's here, and I probably am not of the ability to take any missions in the area yet. There's this huge village here where there's some mid to high level things, but half the village is empty. All the mobs are on the ground, and there's like 3 levels. Or I don't want to call them floors. If you're a WoW player, it's designed kind of like Thunder Bluff. Different aesthetic, different kind of idea, and it's an enemy place. And all you Alliance players out there are going, it's already an enemy place. Yeah, for the Horde bitches. I hope Lorespade is watching this, because I know he plays Alliance. I know he's not, but I wish he would. Sorry, squirrel. But it's a really cool village, and it's an enemy village that you have to like raid and shit. But all the doors are blocked off. It's like they built it so that there'd be an instance, or even a raid instance if Entropia had them. And there's nothing. That whole Into the Den mission that I did the video on, I'm trying to remember where. I think it was here. That would have been a perfect instance opportunity. And all I had to do was kill a single mob. Random mob. Now, it's entirely possible that I just got stupid lucky and killed the right mob at the right time, and holy shit. But this is me, I don't get that lucky. So yeah, that's my basic impression of Planet Cyrene. An awesome place that was severely underused. And I think, like a lot of Planet partners, I think what ended up killing it is they ran out of time, or they ran out of money, and they're trying to salvage what they can out of it. What the fuck was that? Huh. That was concerning. The fuck? Yeah, I hope you all hear that, because I don't know what the shit it is. But it's like a fucking mechanical T-Rex I'm hearing. Maybe it's coming from Karnak's landing over there. Karnak? Karnap. Karnap's landing over there. The other thing is, like, the Terrellians and the Dusters, they have these ruined cityscape areas, and they're really fucking cool. Yes, I said it. They're really fucking cool. And this PvP area is all urban, and I thought that was just fucking awesome, because, I mean, sniper rifles, bitches. I know, I'm a melee player. Sniper rifles, bitches. But a melee player like me really thrives in an urban environment, because your encounters are going to happen really close together, so the people who... The biggest people who win in an urban environment are people who are specialized in close combat. So your melee players, your pistoliers. Not that it really matters, because a pistol and a rifle are going to do the same basic idea for damage, except one is shorter range. They don't have shotguns in this game, but a shotgun is really effective in close quarters IRL. And of course, scoped rifles, because you can shoot them from 7 buildings away, and there's this nice kill zone down the street, and you're in a clock tower. So, just plenty of opportunities they had, plenty of things they could have done. They've got this huge Skylab area up here. It's got one of the things on top with all your terminals in it. Nothing else. And then this is an island entirely dedicated to mining, to my understanding. And that's cool. You know? It's got like this whole mazeway on it. Now there is an island, I think it's this one. I think it's that one, where there is a maze, and as part of the maze, you really can't see the walls too well. They're like this ethereal crap that I actually think is really cool. I say crap, but I think it's really cool. And there's a bunch of Terrellians there, and they give you a couple missions, but it's just this like ethereal maze randomly on Cyrene, and that's really cool. But again, is it just for the mission or two? And I really need to go there. Maybe in my next video I'll go over there and we'll take a look at it. Maybe that's what I'll do. I think that'll be worth the time. Level 9, level 10, 10, 10, 10, lots of 10s. Let's kill the 9 first. I was kind of hoping for a global tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen. I got 2 yesterday. Usually if I get more than 1 in a night, that means I'm not going to get one the next night. And I don't know if that's part of the loot table, if they have like an attachment to it, or if it's just that's the way the cookie crumbles. Watch this. I'll manage to roll a global, but it'll be some stupid amount like 13 PED. We've gotten some pretty decent minis tonight, though. So we're going to keep going. We got about 350 shots left. I don't know how many PED that is. 40 PED. So we're rolling through this ammunition. We're doing pretty good. I think we're breaking about even right now. And I really need to remember to pick up more synthetic mind essence. Since I usually work with universal ammo, it's not normally an issue, but you know, it's the end of the month. I don't get paid. I get paid tomorrow, which means I'll do my deposit this weekend. I usually wait till the 1st, but it's payday. And keeping with the person I am matching lottery purchases with, I'll make that ammo purchase. I'm not really going to disclose how much money I'm dumping into Entropia, or how little money I'm dumping into Entropia. That's you know, that's a business for my wallet and my fiance. No one else's. But I do deposit a bit, and I think it's worth it. So tomorrow I'll make my deposit. I'll have my ammo and my pills and more HDNA, which I really don't need because I still have 29 of the fucking things. I wonder if you can sell these. Wait, can you sell them? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, wow. A lot of them sell, too. Although, I don't know why. It's 57 million PEC, which means they're going for I'm assuming they're going for a pittance apiece. Maybe if I run into my sock leader, I'll donate some to him for his vids. Speaking of which, once again, like, share, and subscribe to this video, please. If there is anything you think I should be doing differently, please leave a comment down below. Or if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I do have some people that are more experienced watching. And then I myself have learned a lot. I've also learned a lot from other YouTubers. Please check them out. The first person I'm going to ask you to check out is Cereal Overdrive. He is my sock leader. And I honestly don't even think that he knows that I do videos. Like, I comment on his shit all the time. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know that I do Entropia Universe videos. And Cereal, if you're watching this, leave a comment down below and let me know you're watching. Okay, can I? Okay, there was some lag there. That's cool. Another one I watch is Lorespade, and he is also awesome. He does a lot more gameplay than I do, I want to say, or a lot more aggressive gameplay than I do, but he's also got higher skills. I think he's at 150,000 skill points or some ridiculous, well, I say ridiculous, yet to be an Uber you have to be at like 500,000. But he's definitely further along than I am. Let me see, what am I at now? Is it 33,000? I think when I started this YouTubing adventure, I was at 21, and now I'm at 33. So it tells you about the amount of time I've been doing this, the amount of progression, and how much time I spend a night on it. Because I do spend, on average, anywhere between 30 minutes and... Ooh, we're low on health, motherfuckers. Anywhere between 30 minutes and a couple of hours a night. Not counting the occasional nights where I'll take like 20 PED and I'll set myself to crafting explosive projectiles just to grind the skills, and I'll fuck off for an hour. But Lorespade gives some awesome advice. He likes to talk a lot about deeds, you know, why it's important to deposit, and he also likes to go into areas. He takes more risks than I generally do, which is good because I can see what happens if a risk is worth it before I take the risk, right? That's right, Lors, I'm using you. Another guy that, you know, I watch his feed all the time and I leave comments and probably has no clue that I freaking record, and that's cool. I'm whining that other YouTubers don't watch me because I'm a loser. That's okay. Third person I want to give a shout out to tonight, kind of, you know, talk them up. The next two actually don't post that frequently. One of them hasn't posted to my knowledge in over a year, and the other one, I think the last time she posted was 3 or 4 months ago. I'm going to start with her, Raven Jade. All of the videos I've watched of hers are awesome, and she has this really adorable global dance that she does when she globals. She plays a vampire, role plays a vampire in Entropia Universe, and that's her thing. I'm not dissing it. Please don't diss it. I think it's cool. But she goes in, and she's definitely of the higher level. I know she's over 100,000 skill points. I think she's level 100. Or close to it. She's getting close to her. She is level 100. So she's kind of at that uber mark. But she's super down to earth and friendly to the people who watch her, to the players. So Raven Jade, if you're out there, please come back to making videos. I love listening to your stuff. I love watching your stuff. You're really cool. And go watch her stuff as well, because I think if she sees that there are a lot of people watching her stuff, making comments, she'll make more videos. Assuming that, you know, IRL, you know, real life isn't holding her back, which, you know, real life holds us all back from time to time. That's why some of the other YouTubers don't YouTube right now. The last one I want to give a shout out to is the Delusionist, or the Illusion. I think it's Delusionist. Zenexion.com's Delusionist. He is definitely an Entropian. I gave a comment to him about 6 months ago, I think. you know, saying, dude, come on back and make more vids because I love watching him. And he said he was planning on it. I haven't seen any yet. He is British and hilarious. He is also someone who kind of, you know, critiques Mind Arc and the various planet partners about some of the things that he thinks can be improved. I agree with a lot of the stuff, like, you know, being able to harvest meat off of mobs and then hold a barbecue. One of my favorite videos of his, he trolls Ubers at the oil rig on Calypso. Not the Orthos oil field, but the other one. And it's friggin' hilarious. So, check them all out. Please, you know, give them a subscribe, give them a like. They put out some good stuff. They put a lot of effort into their stuff, so go out there and watch them. I'm not even ashamed to say that they're better at this than I am, and I know I'm not great. I'm not terrible, but I'm not great. Go out there and watch them. Especially if you're new. You can learn a lot from watching. The reason I am able to do all this shit with 31,000 skill points, hit points, 31,000 skill points is because I watch their channels regularly and I learn from them. In my opinion, that is the essence of smart play. Learning from other players. I do watch the Twitch streams of a couple of people, Titans Incorporated. They do really well. I also watch, what's the guy's name? I can't fucking remember right now. I am going to try to look them up while... Kill my sound here for a second. I'm going to try to see if I can't find their name. Who am I subscribed to? Right, who am I following? Doesn't let me see who I'm following. You follow channels. Okay, it's not going to let me see them because they're not streaming right now. There's another one out there that does Entropia Universe videos. But understand, and I like him a lot, but definitely not politically correct. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, go out there, find the Twitch streamers, find the YouTubers, especially if you're brand new. Watch them, like them, follow them, whatever you can, because the amount that you learn from them, the amount that you can learn from other players is huge. Not just where to hunt, where to mine, although that's important too. Where to hunt, where to mine, and Cereal Overdrive does a lot of those where to hunt, where to mine vids, and he'll be upfront with you. Okay, today I took a huge loss and don't hunt here again, or don't mine here again, or today I made a huge profit. Come on out here and you better do it quick because now everyone's going to come here and completely script the loot tables. The other place you can get a lot of advice is right here. Rookie Chat. Rookie Chat. That's right. I was going to ask a question, but it's stupid. I'm just going to let them do their shit. One of the big things about EU that you don't find in other games, not even my beloved World of Warcraft. If you go into Rookie Chat and ask for advice, and you're not being a total moron, like, why can't I shoot? Look at your key bindings. Why did I die? Did you walk backward? There's a lot of help to be had in Rookie Chat, and even if you're getting trolled a little bit, it's not It's not terrible. I've only once seen someone get really nastily trolled, and there were players defending them at the same time. And then they got into a private conversation with one of the guides, and that's the big thing. This game has official guides. I think this might be the last mob we kill. We'll see. We might do one more mob after this, or this might be it. And then if you get stuck somewhere and you call out for help in rookie chat, there are players that will come rescue you, like even from non-vehicle zones. I've done it. I've been helped, and I have helped others. So the community in this game can't be beat. Just take your time, say, hey, I'm in a pinch. Can I grab a hand, or can you give me some advice? And 9 times out of 10, the people you end up working with are going to be really cool. And as for that 10th time, or that 11th time, tell them to fuck off. You know? We do this for fun, right? Okay, so... another piece of armor, another fucking helmet. That's okay. Let's spawn the Sleipnir right there. And let's count up. I think we've been doing this close to 45 minutes. Once we land, I'll check the clock on my recording real quick, and then we'll do a count up. The time that... oh no, it's probably been a little over a half hour. Down. And there we go. Okay, so let's do a count up. We're gonna start with the... well, let's see what our gross revenue is. I don't know why it immediately jumps it up over my radar, and I know the radar on the traditional organization goes down here. For those of you who have played, you'll notice that I kind of reorganized this into the WoW organization. It's... when I look for my health, I want it to be in the same place in all games, and 90% of games put it in the upper left-hand corner, and that's where I put it. Don't judge. Anyway, this was a 100 PED run. We got 87 PED there and 7 PED here for 94.8. So it looks like we're taking about a 6 PED loss there. So let's kind of we're gonna go 94.8. Oh, wait. 1, 2. 96.88. So we're actually just over 3 PED on the loss. That's not terrible. With all the skills, that's not terrible at all. I think that's all we got. Because we didn't get anything there. We didn't get like a gun or anything like that. I should be so lucky, right? Yeah, we'll call that good. 96.88 there. Now let's look at the repair bill. Armor. Ugh. Move you down. By the way, that noise is annoying. 2.24, not that one. Where'd it go? Oh. Whoa. Damn. Ooh. 9.31. Anything else that would have decayed? No, that should have been it. We are going to repair that. So, the total loss tonight... wait, where, what? It looks like we took about a 12.43 PED loss overall. I know for a fact we got that in skills. And we can now go and get a 50 PEC skill boost, which is what I'm going to do. And that's going to help even more. So, all in all, not a bad run. You know, you we took $1.20 and change in theoretical losses, but it all got translated into skills, and that I'm satisfied with that outcome. I did not want to get the item info on the teleporter. Ugh! I don't know why. Every time it's too close to the teleporter. There we go. And you're gonna see at my level what 50 peck worth of skills is worth. When I first came here, I was getting more than 50 skill points. Was I on top of that computer terminal? I mean, this is 50 PED worth of frickin' ammo right here. 1270. Oh, shit. Well, where did I start tonight? So yeah, I got 25 skill points there. That's 50 peck. And realistically, that's not bad. It's not. So, okay, we're going to end the video here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. One last time, please like, share, and subscribe down below. Drop a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. If you have any questions, let me know. You know, that's what I'm here for. And I do respond to comments. Even, you know, questions, anything like that, I do respond to them. If I'm short with you, it's not because I don't think it's a good question. It's not because I don't want to answer you. It's probably because I'm at work and I'm on a break, which means I only have X number of minutes to answer. And more importantly, I hate doing comments using a phone keyboard. If I'm going to do a comment, especially an explanation, I'm probably going to be at a real keyboard. So if it needs a lengthy explanation, expect a slower return. If it's a quick answer, then I'm going to answer it. It's going to be a matter of fact. It's not because I think it's a dumb question. It's because I'm using my phone and I hate typing on my phone. That's it. Okay. Thanks again. Y'all have a good night. Bye.